Hello Wastelanders, Vlad here, also with Wakeupgen, and I'm going to showcase Wakeupgen's camp, this stylish upturned cabin. Let's jump on in. We're going to start today's camp showcase on the interior of the cabin, where we have this really nice composition of both the kitchen, the living room, and the bedroom for the whole camp. I really like this feature in the living room with the fireplace made into a chimney, and also really unique use of a lot of the camp items to get some unique furniture and unique looks in the camp, such as this dining room table with the nice place settings and the vase in the middle. We've also got a flat screen TV in the living room and a really cool unique couch made out of bar stools and stacked sets of suitcases. But overall, I really like the aesthetics of the camp and the way that the rooms were put together, and some nice use of camp items to make that composition. Now, if you notice something seemed a little bit off as we went through the interior, that's because the entire thing is actually upside down. And Wakeupgen has taken a lot of time and a lot of effort, I assume a lot of planning and also some trial and error to get it to look the way it is. But when you walk up on this in the wasteland, it's going to be an upside down house. And the shots that I got that I showed you of the interior coming in were the camera actually inverted, and what it would look like if you flip the whole thing the other way to look like a normal house. And what we're going to do here in just a second, actually go back inside the interior, and I'm going to flip the camera right side up like you would if you were walking in as a visitor to the camp, and then we're going to flip it over again just so you can see how much thinking and thought went into deciding which camp objects to use and how to incorporate them to look like they would be, normal and be in place as this whole thing were flipped upside down to make it correctly positioned with the terrain. Now, Wakeupgen did want me to mention that this upside down house was built based off an idea by Decoy from Decoy's Dungeon. So if you're not familiar with Decoy's channel, go check it out. So here we are again on the inside, and just look at how well it looks once you flip that over. You wouldn't know that you weren't in a regularly built house once you flip everything over. And again, some unique use of different camp items to pull this off, like these lamps onto the bottom of the tables that make them look like when you flip the camera over that they're standing up like normal lamps. Really cool use of the merging for the TV stands, the mattress, and the sleeping bags to make the bed. Overall, this was really cool and fun to walk through and just see all the little tricks that had to go into putting it together. Really nice job, Wakeupgen, on putting this together. Now, if the interior wasn't cool enough, the shelters are extremely unique. And what we have inside the shelters is a series of escape rooms that Wakeupgen has put together. And the object is to find the code to get you through the door. And once you do, you can move on to the next room. I think there were at least 10 unique rooms in here, and each one had its own unique theme and a lot of cool stuff going on. And the numbers that you needed to get to the next room were very well hidden, a lot of unique stuff, and it did progressively get harder as you went. The first few doors had some numbers already in place for you, but as you went, all of them were blank, and you had to find them throughout the room, and they were really well hidden. I'll show you an example here in just a second, but it took me a while to get through here. I think I missed 2 Scorched Beast Queen fights making my way through here. And see, there's a very well hidden number 3 there, and I think there were some other players that joined me in here that didn't make it all the way through because no one ever passed me, and I think I saw some people fast traveling out because I stopped hearing doors open. But when you get to the end, then you get a nice little throne to sit on, and we'll call it the hot seat, and you'll see why in a moment. Now, this is the hard shelter, and I'm giving you a tour of it, but it makes use of a trick with the spikeboard traps where when you break them or repair them, things on top will either disappear or reappear. And what Wakeupgen has done is basically stacked 3 rooms on top of each other, basically balanced on these spikeboard traps to create a very unique puzzle for you to solve. This is Wakeupgen, creator of the camp. Thank you, Wakeupgen, for sharing your camp with me and allowing me to share it with the rest of the community. Thank you everybody else for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for the latest content from Vladministrator Gaming. Until next time, I'll see you in the Wasteland.